Hello everybody, welcome back to How to Build a B-1 Bomber. I had a lot of questions on my parting planes the other day, and I want to go over some of this stuff with you. Okay, how I seal these edges is clay. You see that clay? What I do is I put me a little ball of clay on there, and I kind of gush it in. Then take me a straight razor blade and I'll trim that off. And that keeps resin from seeping underneath. And some of you guys have been paying attention. I didn't use my pastry bags on this. And why? I just wanted to kind of experiment. You know, if it would have been a vertical surface, I would have used it for sure. But, you know, what gravity does, things may want to make things sink. And I've been getting some air bubbles in them edges, you know, and I don't know, I just wanted to try different things, you know. There's, you know, I believe there's really no right, no wrong way to do this stuff. It's what works best for you, you know. What matters is the end product. And I don't know. You know, I'm not claiming I know everything, and I'm not claiming that my way is the absolute right way. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of showing you guys the best way for me, you know. And you know, a pro model builder might sit back and look at these movies and just be sitting back chuckling, you know. I don't know, but the end result is I'm going to have me a B-1 bomber sitting here. That's for sure. I know that for sure. But I want to go over with you guys what I did here. I got all these fit. I got that one clayed up. And I glue them on with the old trusty BAM hot glue gun. That's how I fasten them on. See, and I put this tape right here, kind of keep that glue off my wing. It don't seem to hurt it. But I don't know, you know, we waxed that up real good, and all I was going to do is give them a tug, and they pop right off with that hot glue gun. And you know, clamp here or there. You know, I'll just clamp these, and I'll get that nice tight fit. But you see, I got a big old gap right there. I'm going to clay that up, and it won't be no problem. So you got to watch is coming through. You want to, like right here, just clay that up real good, you know. And that's one of the reasons I'll wax that whole wing before I get started. You know, if I get a little resin that eases through there and goes down through there, if you got that wing waxed up, it ain't nothing. It'll pop right off. If you don't have it waxed up, that's where you'll run into trouble. Then you got, you know, that epoxy, that is good glue, man. You know, and if it ain't waxed up, that's what will happen. But I want to kind of show you guys what I got going here. First of all, I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to hot glue these together. I just want to match up these corners. Squirt me a little glue in there. Let it just ooze down in there. I don't want to get none on my wing yet. I don't want to glue it down because I still got to put that clay on there. I just want to kind of glue these two pieces together. Hold that for a minute. Do. Now we're just going to let this set up. Ooh, hot. Guess that's why they call it a hot glue gun, huh? Why? Because it's hot glue. Man, that thing is hot. It's going to take this a minute to dry. Hope you guys like that little flurry of videos I made for you over the weekend. But my computer ain't the best, and I got to take them to my dad's, and my stepmother downloads them for us. So we all need to get out to shout out to Sandy. She loads these movies for me, and they tie up her computer sometimes, but she takes it with stride and don't mind doing it for me and Dad. But let's everybody get a shout out to Sandy. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks for taking the time to do this. And she does it for you guys. Everyone out there needs to send Sandy a shout out. Do. Take these for tape. Okay. Now while that's moving, come over here. I'll show you how to do this play. See, it don't take my bench long to get all trashed again. Man, I'll clean that thing off, and 2 hours later, man, it's just trashed. I'm gonna take me a nice clean piece of wood. Go outside. Hold on a minute, I gotta let Sammy out. Come on, Sammy. Okay, I'm back. I just take me some clay and make me the old clay snake. Now this just works good for me. If y'all got a different way to do this, that's fine and dandy. And there's one. Let's set that aside. We'll make another one. You know, this clay goes a long ways too. I bought this little package when I started this project, and still got half of it left. Even on such a big project, you know, because you can reuse most of it. Make me a couple snakes right here. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, got them made. Now, come back over here. Well, let me get you adjusted. Alright, right there. Now, I'm just going to clamp this and turn her over. And we want to put this right here on this edge, because you want it to gush out. You need it gushed out all the way down, so you can get you so it trims nice. So we'll put this little snake right on this edge. And I found that if your cuts are good and it's real close, the less amount of clay you can get on there, the better. Because it gushes better. And I also found that if you work on it for a little bit and get it gushing out, then you let it set for a while and go back and get some more. Now here is where that big old hole was. We're just going to put a little extra right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to put it back in place. Clamp on it. Yeah. Let's twist it all out. Try this again. Don't want to stick to that wood real good. I kind of press it in there. Okay. Try this again. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and clamp it. Now comes the fun part. Don't take it. Tap her in there. The main thing is you do not want these moving. Once you start putting your resin on there, you do not want these moving at all. See, it's that easy. And then in that seam right there, I'll put some clay in that too. Now, plug my hot glue gun back in. And I'll glue it up. But that's all there is to that. And that'll keep that resin from seeping over the edge. And I won't have to use that thicker filler. To tell you the truth, I like that way of doing it. Because, you know, even though I put that radius in there at the bottom, sometimes I build that surface coat up. Sometimes I build it up 1/4 inch thick. And you know, it always tends to run off over these sides anyway. And by the time I get to put my cloth on, a lot of times that radius is, I've built the resin up over it. But I found that if you let that resin tack up, just where your finger touches it and nothing gets on there but it's sticky, you can work that glass down in them corners really good and it stays there. And then, you know, you got 1/4 inch of surface coat in that first layer of glass, there will be no void. You know, even if you get a void out here in your other layers, you'll never see it. But I didn't have that problem on the other side. It all just went around the corner. There's no voids in it anywhere. And, I don't know, call it luck. I'd rather be lucky than good any day. But that's what we got going. And I'm going to get this trimmed in. And you know, I bought several of these little straight razor holders. But believe it or not, this is my favorite one. And it was only like 60 cents. Guess where? Harbor Freight. But I bet I bought 10 of them things since I started these projects. And I always go back to this little one. So then you just kind of stick it on there. And run it straight down that edge. And pull your clay out. And that'll give me that super clean, crisp edge all the way down my leading edge slats. And that's what I want. That's why I didn't put a panel line up here, because it actually, I found out on that nose piece that it actually makes that seam come out worse. And you know, so why have it there? So that's why I did it. You know, and it fills up with clay and it's just better. It's better not to do it. But that's where I am. I'll go ahead and show you guys a lot of this wing. But when I start that other wing, it'd be kind of crazy to sit here and make movies again. So y'all might have to go through a little withdrawal period while I do that other wing. I don't know. Maybe I can just sit down and talk to everybody. You know, I've been thinking about what we're going to do when this thing's finished, you know. You guys are going to be jonesing for movies, and I'm going to be sitting here talking to myself. I just might have to make some movies and just sit here and talk. No. Butch has got some other projects I'm going to jump on. And I might let you guys decide which one I should do. Butch has got, actually this belongs to Paul, but I'm fixing to kidnap that too. He's got a 105 Thunder Chief. That's about, it's got to be 14 foot long. And he's got the fuselage plug done. And it just needs primed and sanded and molded. And they got the wing done, they got the retracts done. And I got my choice, either that one, or I could snag that B-58 Hustler that Butch has got almost complete. They got the landing gear for that. And man, that plug is well on the way to being finished. Or, listen to this. He has a 108 Delta Dart. That's just blue foam. Ain't nothing done to it. That might be a good one to decide. I mean, good one to do next. I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. What should we do when the B1's finished? And, here's another one for you guys. How many videos are we going to get to before it flies? What number video will be on the maiden flight? Let's get some guessing going here. That'll be interesting. We might have to get a little pool, or get someone a free t-shirt who guesses the right number of videos or something. We'll have some kind of door prize. I'll figure something out. But the one who can guess the last video, the number on it, it could be 150, it could be 100, it could be 300. Shoot, we just don't know. But that'll be interesting. But till then, guys, I've sat here and talked long enough. I need to get back to work. Break's over. Break's over. But I'm gonna get this wing mold done this week. I'll have, after I get this one done, it's late in the afternoon. By the time I get this done, it'll be too late tonight to start anything. I've tried that before and ended up having to stay up all night, and we don't like that. So in the morning, I'll get this side done. Then the next day, I can get the leading edge done and one of my ends, and then I can get my last end. So I still got 3 days work left on this, and then I can start on the other one. And then I'll make a movie when we take it apart. I know you guys want to see that. That's like opening a Christmas present. But you guys, thanks everybody for watching my movies. And let's try and keep the rough language out of the comment stage area. If someone has something to say to someone, send them a message. There's kids watch these movies. Let's have a little respect. And you guys, we will see you in the shop.